And yeah, that's how editor scripts can improve Unity static batching behavior. It can also improve your number of draw calls. And I would highly recommend trying that editor script out. In my case, that editor script sometimes helped me saving hundreds of draw calls. GPU instancing is very interesting. So let's imagine you have hundreds of trees in the scene and you want to render all those trees. Well, each draw call would basically be render this tree at position A, render this tree at position B, render this tree at position C, etc, etc. So we keep sending to the GPU over and over again the same data, the same mesh, the same material, so it's only the position that is changing. And that's not very efficient. With GPU instancing, we can basically tell the GPU, render this tree at position A, B, C, D, E. So in a single draw call, I'm just sending to the GPU the mesh I want to render, the material I want to use, and the list of position, rotation, and scale in a single draw call. To turn on static GPU instancing, actually pretty simple. In the material settings, you have enabled GPU instancing checkbox and you just check it. It's really great if you want to render the same object many times. And it has a lot of advantages. First of all, it doesn't generate a new mesh, so it doesn't increase the size of your VOD, doesn't increase memory usage. It works well with vertex shaders, like you can use GPU instancing on billboard shaders. And as far as I know, it's also the only way to batch those billboard shaders. Now, there's no real vertex count limit, contrary to static batching, which has a vertex count limit of 64,000. But with GPU instancing, you can batch up to 1023 instances in a single batch. That doesn't mean that you should overdo it, don't try to GPU instance 10,000, whatever. But yeah, and yeah, the limit is 1023. The object can also move, which means that, well, basically, to the GPU, you're sending also a list of position, rotation, and scale. And that list can be dynamic, which means that you can GPU instance particles, projectiles, or trees. Now, one drawback with GPU instancing is that objects need to be the same. Okay, you can GPU instance all the trees together, all the rocks together, but not a tree and a rock together. Now, I'm gonna show a little example of a pretty interesting use case of GPU instancing. The problem is skin mesh renders. Skin mesh renders are very expensive for multiple reasons. First of all, they're animated on the CPU by Unity before it gets sent to a GPU for rendering. So there's a Unity animator, a vertex that gets moved by the CPU, and then that mesh gets sent to a GPU, and that's not great. Another thing is skin mesh renders. They don't get batched. Never with static batching, nor with GPU instancing. So if you have thousands of skin mesh renders, that's thousands of draw calls. But then, how do some games like FIFA render thousands of NPCs in an arena? Or in some strategy games, there can be thousands of soldiers moving from point A to point B. Let me show you a little example of what I added on my avatar. So this is a dancing chicken. The interesting thing about this setup here is that this is actually not a skin mesh renderer. It is a mesh renderer. And because it is a mesh renderer, I can spawn 5 or 10 of them, and they get batched together because they're GPU instanced. I could also, if I want 100, but
oh,
yeah, I mean,
Jesus Christ!
You probably don't even see it on the stream. Yeah, I could have even gone, like, if I wanted to, like, render 1000 of them, but I also didn't want to risk lagging the stream, and even was crashed with Furality staff teams. That would be pretty bad. So I will try to keep it to 10 and 100. I think that already proves the point. So yeah.
In game. Pretty cool. Very clear. In game.
Okay. So how did I do it? Well, basically I used something called the VAT Baker. It's an editor script I found on GitHub, and it allows me to convert an animation file into VAT, vertex animation texture. And the texture can be seen on the bottom of the screen. So on one axis we have the keyframes, on the other we have the vertex IDs. Now each pixel we see here is basically the vertex offset encoded into the texture. RGB, XYZ, 3 color channels, 3 axes. So we can store vertex positions in a colored pixel, yeah. Yeah, just a little benchmark comparison. 3600 spree values on the left,
our people,
410
one of our
FPS
people
on the right, skin mesh renders 13 FPS. Notice that when nothing got batched, I had like 3,600 batches on the right and on the left, 10 batches, so most of the Furality got batched together. And we can see that also the B.A.T version is 30 times faster. And here, just for fun, the entire population of Luxembourg doing the orange justice. So 660,000 Furalities. Okay, I have 5 FPS, but I mean, it's 660,000 Furalities, huh? And 4 billion polygons. Obviously, I will have low frames, but
the little boys, why not?
I didn't try that benchmark with skin mesh renders because, I mean, I think I would have maybe had like 1 frame every 20 seconds, I would assume. And I would like to keep my CPU a bit longer. I like my CPU. So, yeah. Okay, curling.
A lot of
Value of
volleys.
killing is pretty simple. If there's an object behind me and I'm looking this way, I don't want to render it. If there's an object hidden behind the wall, I don't see it, I don't want to render it. So it's basically skips, but doesn't need to be rendering, and that decreases number of draw calls and also gives less work to the GPU. Unity supports a few culling methods: Frustum culling, occlusion culling, and manual culling. Frustum culling is actually pretty easy to set up because we don't need to do anything. It's actually something that is already on Unity, and we cannot even turn it off. Huh? The idea of frustum culling is pretty simple. Everything that is outside of the view frustum, so everything that is outside of the camera FOV, point of view, I mean, doesn't get included in the list of draw calls. Frustum is actually a shape that looks like a pyramid with a tip cut off, and that shape you can see it on the right. But there's one thing we can actually do, and that's playing around with a far clipping plane. So everything that is beyond the far clipping plane of a camera doesn't get included in the list of draw calls. For instance, you can have a VIP area, let's say 2 kilometers away from a spawn area, and if you set the far clipping plane to something like 1 kilometer, well, if you're in the spawn area, you don't see the VIP area doesn't get rendered, and if you're in the VIP area, the spawn area doesn't get rendered, which also decreases the number of draw calls and the load on the GPU. There's another cool thing you can do is also play around with the layer curl distance property, which is in the camera component. So basically you can have, for instance, 2 layers, a layer tree and a layer rock. Let's just assume. And using the layer curl distance property, you can say that, okay, I want to render all trees up to 1000 meter distance and all rock up to 10 meter distance. Yeah. This can also help reducing the number of draw calls. Now, the camera component is not, also at least for the camera that is in my head right now, this component is not exposed in UDON, okay, for the player camera I mean, but V.A.T released recently the VRC camera settings API, and here you can also play around with the layer consistency of the player. Occlusion culling. So, occlusion culling is another culling method Unity support, but this time some setup is required. It basically culls objects that are hidden behind surfaces. First of all, we need to mark occluders, so objects that block others, as occluder static, and mark occludees, so objects that can be hidden, as occludee static. Then we can open the occlusion culling window and click on bake. Now, how does occlusion culling actually work? Well, basically Unity will spend a little bit of time on the CPU to figure out if an object actually needs to be rendered, using the occlusion data we baked. If Unity notices that the object is not visible, then it will be removed from a list of draw calls, which improves performance. Now, be careful with very open areas, because in very open areas, like a forest, it rarely happens that an object hides another object. For instance, a tree doesn't usually hide another tree. Okay, in this case, occlusion culling can actually make the performance even worse, because Unity will spend a little bit of time figuring out if an object actually needs to be rendered, only to notice that everything needs to be rendered. So in this case, we have some wasted CPU performance. Now, on a side note, occlusion culling also slightly increases the build size depending on how precise you baked the occlusion data, but that's an issue I personally didn't really had yet.
I don't know why it's saying error.
Now, manual culling. Actually pretty interesting. So basically it's possible to toggle objects with your scripts. The issue is that there's just some stuff you need to be a bit careful about. For instance, avatar stations. You can, if you want to, toggle on and off objects with events like on player trigger enter and on trigger exit. But if someone is sitting on avatar station, that player collider gets turned off. Meaning that when the player goes through the collider while sitting on an avatar station, it can be also just a regular VOD station, then the event won't be triggered. And that's a bit annoying. I've seen a lot of VODs that had this issue where suddenly things don't get called correctly because they used on player trigger enter, on player try exit, and someone was sitting on station. It can easily happen. As a workaround, you can do distance-based object toggle. Basically, you check every X frames if someone is close to an object. That's not very performant because it requires scripting. You could also implement your own custom player collider, basically attaching a collider to the player every frame. That's also not performant. Or you can work with LODs to call objects, which is the solution I would personally do because it's easier, more performant, and it doesn't require any UDON scripting. Oh boy, overdraw. Okay, I'm going to talk about overdraw for the next 15 minutes because that stuff can really kill performance, especially on the GPU. I'm just going to drink some water for a second. Just need to find my water bottle. Okay, I wish my headset has pass-through. I can't see shit right now. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Overdraw. Well, basically, let's assume you render a pixel, your texture pixel at the 24th draw call. But at the 37th draw call, the pixel gets retextured again. Well, you gave some useless work to the GPU, and that's what overdraw is. It's not something we can always avoid, like pretty much every board has overdraw, that's perfectly fine, but if there's too much overdraw, you're just giving too much work to the GPU, and that's not ideal. So overdraw affects the performance on GPU, contrary to draw calls that affects the performance on the CPU. Yeah? So, to explain a bit how overdraw works and how it happens, here's a little scene I created. It's basically an avatar standing in front of a wall. And I'm going to render this scene in two different ways. So I will do two simulations. In the first simulation, I'm going to render the wall first. In the second simulation, I'm going to render the avatar first. And for now, I will only focus on opaque materials, because overdraw can also happen with opaque materials. Well, what happens if we render the wall first? Well, first the wall gets textured, and then the avatar. But then the avatar is going to retexturing pixels that were previously rendered by the wall, and we have overdraw, because multiple pixels got retextured twice. But what happens if you do the opposite? If you texture the avatar first, well, first the avatar gets textured, okay, but now the wall gets textured. And here's the interesting thing. Here the GPU, for each pixel of the wall, the GPU checks if there's a pixel already in front of it. If there's a pixel already in front of it, then the pixel that is currently getting rendered gets discarded, gets thrown away. And that stops the rendering process of that texture. Of that pixel, I mean. The key point here is that this step happens before the pixel gets textured. Well, what does it mean? Well, it means that to have the least amount of overdraw, we want to ensure that the pixels that are the closest to the camera gets textured first, to ensure that the pixels that are further behind get thrown away. But how can we actually do that? Well, it's getting a bit complicated. The thing is, the GPU doesn't sort pixels on its own. Like, it doesn't sort the polygons also. Like, it renders all the polygons in the order they appear in the mesh data. And it also renders all the draw calls in the order it gets them. But which means that, well, if the GPU doesn't do any kind of sorting, it's the CPU who needs to do it, which means Unity. So how does Unity actually sort all those pixels? Well, basically it doesn't sort the pixels, but it sorts draw calls. Now, you may have seen in the material settings, there's something that says render queue, and here you can basically control the render order. So basically, Unity will first sort each draw call based on the material's render queue. The smaller render queues get rendered first, the higher render queues get rendered later. If multiple materials share the same render queue, then Unity will use the default sorting method. So it works like this. First, Unity renders the opaque geometries, the opaque shaders. Those get sorted front to back. The closest the draw calls get rendered first, the further draw calls get rendered later. In my particular case, this podium in front of me,
I completely forgot the other one
is the closest to me.
Happening.
but gets rendered
Look at
first.
that one.
Baxia, they're a bunch of avatars. They get rendered a little bit later. The bookshelves are
And then
way Baxia. They get rendered pretty much last. And then at the very end, the skybox, which has technically a render queue of 2500. Now after the skybox is rendered, all the transparent materials get rendered, and they have technically a render queue above 3000. Now because transparent materials are rendered after the skybox, it means that transparent materials overdraw. Okay? Now, that's how Unity sorts draw calls. Just by using the bounding box center of the mesh, and it calculates the distance between the camera and the bounding box center of the mesh, which usually is good enough. But it can sometimes cause some issues. And here's like a little example. So I created here this room here, which has just a little picture frame in it. Now the player is very close to the bounding box center of the room. Now here the issue is that because the player is very close to the bounding box center of the room, Unity will say that I need to render the room first. And that's something we can see in the frame debugger. When I select one draw call, we can see the room gets rendered, and on the next draw call, the picture frame gets rendered. So here the picture frame is overwriting some pixels that are previously textured by the room. I'm going to show you two ways how we can fix that issue. The first way will be to separate the wall into a separate mesh. This way we have three separate.
I mean, the only thing I liked was the volley. The volley. 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 Look at this furry. Actual furry right here. Right here. He's anything. Oh shit. Please tell me you record. Please tell me you have the Oh my god. Is everybody wait. Is everybody's microphone like just muted? Like nobody's talking.
Yeah, I was
It's all
thinking the same
quiet,
thing.
Okay. I know you. Hi again. This is the another furry bird thing. Furry bird.
Imposter bird.
Apparently honorary bird.
Non-honorary bird. Gotcha.
What flyer? Yeah, that whole conversation, dude. So stupid. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get the thing. I was watching the stream earlier and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, in the stream, I was gonna say in the stream, you can't hear yourself. This bean. Look at this owl bean. I said this bean I know. I know this bean. I met them actually through what was it? Slyfest? Yeah, I think it was Sly Fest. One of the Sly Fest, instances. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about.
Yo,
You know what? Maybe I should.
yo, what's up?
Nothing much.
I've noticed the issue too. I've been noticing, like, is everybody's mic muted or something?
Okay, yeah. Is that? Was it? Wait,
It's-
were they? Was there a whole bunch of people talking before, and everybody just said, "You know what? We're gonna stop talking." Like,
I don't know
No
what
one
happened. I
was talking
just
when I
joined the
joined.
instance. I just joined
Okay.
the instance.
Yeah. Could also be that everyone joined at
Hmm.
the same time and no one wanted to be the first one to talk, you know?
Also, the fact that there's literally 7 people in here.
yeah.
Oh. That's how it bounce.
There we go. Well, I was at work. Okay, don't get mad at me. Blame work. Okay, I can't do anything about that. I'm good from now until literally the closing ceremonies. So we're good. Oh Jesus. Well. Good God. Oh. I see that. Oh, by the way, wait, where are you at? Are you streaming? Are you streaming back there? Yes, you.
No, not right now.
Have you did streams though?
Hmm?
Oh Jesus! Have you done the thingies? I know for Umbro you were doing some.
What?
Streams.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
Jesus!
I've been on and off
Mhm.
streaming this.
Nice. Wait a minute. So is
Been
it?
recording most of it.
Mhm. Is this more purple? Like right here specifically?
It was really nice. I actually made
Like Aurora
This
Borealis?
world
Like,
makes most things that are white more purple.
you. Yeah, that's good. It's awesome.
no, I'm saying like up here. I don't think that was like this before.
Yeah, it
More.
I mean, I really wasn't even
More.
expecting to go, and then I got like dragged in by
It
the
looks
black
more
guy.
lit
Here's
up
I'm stupid.
right now.
Aurora Borealis.
I'm here and it's great, so.
Is that Freddy behind me? Oh.
It's like bothering me that the legs are like bent out like that.
I didn't know these Furality
Oh,
worlds were gonna
God.
be like quest compatible.
Oh,
and
All
I
of his
saw
avatars have been like that.
on quest. So,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
It's your height.
Yeah, they won't be able to see my avatar. They'll just see a giant fat cat.
Go to your
Cat,
settings and go to your
Diamond ass.
what is it? Tracking, tracking and I key, and change your height settings
Like I never changed my backup avatar
because it currently thinks you're too low. So make yourself taller
like a cat in
That or what
Yeah.
was it?
or make yourself shorter.
Do,
One of the two.
I said do sit between the sit and stand or
Going
whatever.
down.
Going down.
Gotcha.
Keep going. Go up. Hey, go up.
You were just standing.
Yeah. The bear meetup is in 30 minutes, so you know I'm joining
Oh
that
my
one.
God.
Oh, there you are.
I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I should join in my recent bear.
Finally, you got it.
because I'm not
Hooray.
sure. I mean, I just uploaded it for Quest and PC, but like I'm kind of scared that they might.
Suggestion? Use the block
It might not
feature.
look the same.
Well, it's
Because I can
the
toggle
friend
the,
of that
the clothes
motherfucker
on and
anyway.
off and whatnot. And I'm not sure if it's gonna do that for Quest. I don't want to just be a naked bear
Uh-huh.
running around.
Still hear you.
There's
Yeah.
something over here you might enjoy.
Yeah. Oh.
like under the ruling of like
am
Furality,
God, I don't remember how to jump.
Hey,
Tell me what that means.
And I think
The
we should
CP.
be fine.
Favorite creature.
This has got
is
quite the
sleepy.
cheeks, is all.
The CP.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. But yeah, nice to meet you.
Where do you find your back?
I can still hear you from over here.
Like, wasn't there, like the menu changed a bit? Like there was a method to just like have a backup avatar, like select an avatar as a backup avatar. Well,
Yeah, fallback.
You've been eared.
yeah, the fallback. Yeah.
You have been eared. It is true.
If you have that menu option,
Creature.
so almost none of your avatars are going to be fallback compatible unless they have really good quest performance.
I'm up
But
in
how?
the house
Where do you
sleep.
set fallbacks?
Dog.
Let's see if Tails really
Let's
flies.
see, 'cause they
Jump
just
over the
changed it,
railing.
like, what, yesterday or a few days ago?
I see.
Are you sure you want
The book.
That's the avatar.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I don't know. They just changed it.
Maybe there
Oh
are
my
no
God.
fallbacks anymore since they
What a
have, like,
furry.
this, other.
And you're dead. You're dead.
That would be weird.
Awesome.
No, I doubt the change into cross-platform. I don't know.
Yeah, because they have like these imposters,
Oh, boy.
imposter avatars.
I don't
Maybe
super
that's
have
like
the energy to approach
just now the
strangers,
default.
But also, if we're not, I just don't really see the point of being here.
Understandable. I'm
Um,
debating
that
on
would
whether or
make
not
sense
I
to
should
me.
go for a new
I don't know,
instance or
though.
if I should try out
That would
something
be
else.
great.
Oh, I
if,
do have
if
it,
my
so.
fallback is still my
Aha!
fallback.
Boom.
What's going on?
Right there.
Because I like.
Oh,
like
Jesus,
which good
fuck.
avatar. It's this one.
I'm gonna throw you.
I do want to see mine.
I'm gonna throw you. I'm
This
gonna
one is,
throw
like,
you.
Quest
Be
compatible,
funny as shit.
and I think
I'm
it
gonna
looks
throw
good
you.
enough.
I'm gonna pick you up and go yeet.
Yeah.
Like, if
G-Force and Fix are still in the
From
lobby
my-
if we just
from my
want
avatar
to
is
head
still
to join
shown.
them.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know, cause if I ever want
Is that what the character is?
I probably don't.
Is that the
'cause
character I
think
saw
it's
earlier where he just had a
but
fucking
I
gun?
wanted to change it. I'm not sure
God.
how to do that anymore.
Shit.
Like, if
Shit.
I
Someone's
is
asking
the
about
fall,
Renner's
like
mom.
if I disable your avatar, does it turn into a fallback?
Oh my
It's
God.
not.
No,
This one.
hides it.
Oh, okay, they're now they're
I see,
away.
now I see your
Hello
fallback.
there.
You are a giant hamster.
How did you do that?
The shield option.
Renamon migration.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Renamon.
What?
Oh, could you do that on
Renamon.
my avatar then? Like, just to
Renamon.
see if it's my cat model.
That's your cue. Hey, that's your cue. I know it's Geomon. Whatever.
How's everybody doing?
Loading.
What's up, everybody?
Renamon.
I
recognize
that's a lot of
this.
Renamons.
Let's see, come for
That's
this
the
thing.
Renamon.
Wait.
Chill levels.
Wait, is there?
Three of
Wow,
them.
my
Is there another Renamon over
seen you
here?
in a while. How have you been?
Shit.
Oh,
Can we get more
Wait,
Renamons?
oh
That is
shit.
the fallback.
Well,
Renamon.
oh, there we go. Okay, I had to
That's
load it.
just using the settings set.
Renamons.
I need to go to.
Fish.
Nice to meet
Is that
you.
flowing
The
Renamon over here?
pack
Or you what?
increases.
Oh.
I sure as heck am.
No. Okay.
Have you been to mini Furalities before?
Yeah, I see that.
Renamon.
And it's on
Yeah.
chill right
I've been
now.
to
Fish.
last year's. That was
For
it.
me,
Yes.
by default,
I've
it's
only
just-
And I'm
it's
just-
set on my
I'm just
setting,
me.
which means-
I'm just
What? You're you.
Wait, so it started.
Renamon, Folly.
I believe so.
Fish.
And then Possum. Just chilling.
Renamon.
I think it was like the whole, the pandemic started, and they were like, well, we still want to do
Because I know I
cons,
can see
so...
your impact.
Become Renamon.
Renamon cosplaying as Renamon. Oh
That's so
my
cool.
god.
Cool.
Geomon cosplaying as Renamon. There we go.
Thank you. It's been forever. I'm still getting used to it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're such an interesting.
Renamon.
I wasn't that versed in like
Hidden
the
yet.
That's
VR
you
chat
now.
culture very well yet. yet, where
Yes.
it's like I don't really know when a good time to go.
Oh my god, is this gonna turn in? Is this gonna turn into like? Is this gonna be a thing where everybody's gonna be the same character?
Avatar's off, and
Yes.
you
Right,
just
man.
see a robot.
Yeah, you can't run.
Yeah,
There's
no
maybe.
stopping
I
it.
got eyes everywhere.
Listen right now.
Plus, I have
Like,
the camera.
Oh,
that I can just,
no.
like,
you
chase you with.
can just switch
Ha!
between all of the versions.
How you
of
doing?
Run this man.
Good to meet
I
ya.
can't.
Hope
I'm
you're
doing
enjoying the
this
comments
shit, actually.
well.
Like, I'm opening a menu, click on you, and then
I'm kind of feeling like going to that lobby still, actually.
It's Furality
Wow.
once more.
Yes, an avatar display
Yeah.
is either
So I will join.
Oh, and I had
which
such a good time
I
yesterday.
can always see it. Hide it,
This.
Yes,
which
yes.
turns it
Oh,
into a
right,
robot.
like I was saying.
I
I
will
think
join
any
the
time
lobby.
that someone
Yes.
isn't, like,
Just show us
in
the
mid-conversation, it's
Bah.
a great time to go on.
Bah.
Say, hey,
Bah.
what's up? How you doing?
Bah.
You know?
if you
Bah.
select
Bah.
the
Bah.
Oh,
Bah.
Yeah,
Bah. Bah. Bah.
Oh,
Bah.
no.
Bah. Bah. Bah.
Place, you know? It's totally different.
Bah. Bah. Bah.
You
That's
know,
strange.
you're
Bah.
seeing a
Bah.
lot more body
Bah.
language.
Because your
The
shield,
eyes say
your
everything.
shield
No, I
you
see
can
them
how
in the
people
lobby.
Oh my
react.
god.
The eyes
okay.
are a little different.
Dewey.
You know,
Where can I?
you someone
Dewey.
and,
friends.
hey,
Holy motherfucker.
Dewey.
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 so everyone
Dewey.
shows
Wait, I saw
Okay,
you
okay.
earlier today,
Dewey.
right? No.
Alright, fine, fine.
No.
Dewey.
No, I saw somebody
In the
else.
last instance,
It just
Run this man.
This is your fault.
5 of them.
This is your fault.
Oh, sorry about
This is
that.
your fault.
I was at
This
the
is your fault.
see someone
This is your fault.
Oh.
This is your fault.
And we ain't the ones who came here first.
Your fault.
I didn't see you join. I was in a phone call when you must have
Oh
joined.
my god.
The seeds of evil.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I've never-
it's just like my
The
friend.
Right, like I was
infestation
saying, though,
spread.
I've never seen one
Ups.
person
You know,
so that
you
actually
see someone in
see
VR,
Red
you
of
say
mine.
something to them, and they might not
or I don't.
react
So most of the time
a certain
they're
way.
Okay.
with
I'll-
body language.
Wait.
So,
Okay. Now
Have
it's
fun
lobby
with the
time.
Renamon
Yes.
disease.
Have fun with Renamon.
You're
fucked now.
In real life, I've
Bye.
been
Yes. Where?
Yeah, I think anytime is the right time.
Oh
That
no.
they might run away or something.
We're going
But
to
I think
the
most
lobby.
times VR, especially
Blah,
when
blah,
you first
blah,
join the
blah.
lobby,
Yes.
people will
Oh wait, have you guys gone to the lobby yet, or?
Indeed, I am.
Should say, is this the first time you're gone there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, me personally, no.
Yes, yes. That's what
I think that's what we're gonna go to next, if it's not anything else.
I wouldn't like it any other way. You got
What do
this.
you do for work?
like words of
Yeah.
wisdom.
Yes,
But also some
you got
roles,
it. Never
my
give
friend
up.
Nate might drop
Never give
down
up, even when it's
30 or
hard, even when it's
something.
awkward. You make
But
it
I'm sure you'll find
awkward.
someone suitable
Yeah.
not being able to open
I aspire to have
Stay
this
positive.
area.
Steam
You
VR
have-
menu.
you just like
Oh, here's a
completely-
Sony
But-
avatar optimization. Block
Yeah,
quality
good. I'm
optimized
glad
avatar.
to
Alright
hear
then.
that.
Sets
Yeah.
up
What are you saying? Well,
There's that.
It's just I guess I'd say it's a
This is-
mindset,
This
you
is
know.
what I believe would show
And if you
your-
want to be there, you know, take the time.
alright, so when, what time?
And once you're comfortable enough, you'll get there.
I know, I did. So, this,
You will get there. You will find this energy.
well, when is it?
Join in with all of us.
So this one's almost done then?
So I'll have
Start
anyways.
small.
Is this on one?
Throw it in
Is this one almost done then? Alright.
Roll fire. Yeah.
So I guess we'll just go to the other one and then kind of go from there, I guess? I don't know.
These things, they make noises. So let's see.
Yes.
I should stand up.
Hmm.
There's so many people here. It's so crazy. I don't think I've been in a lobby this big in a while.
And then
go this way.
So
I
many
got a
people to
very
talk to.
warmly
Like
I will
Kid Joe's
shuffle
over
you,
there,
sir.
greet someone.
behind the books.
Hmm.
And
Oh, alright.
and Spartina's here now. I knew
Okay, just
Spartina
wanna-
from another
So for
lobby.
people who are not
Yeah.
on roles or
And
by
you can
themselves,
now
because I
get
don't know how that
This is my life now.
Yeah.
At least until Sunday?
sounds the way that
This one is
Yesterday.
called helpful.
You're all good. What about the groups yesterday?
Peter Griffin like
Oh,
me.
just because me and a buddy of mine went to Club Pinch yesterday, and now that was so
the
many
raves.
people.
Nice jacket.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so much fun getting. What is that?
I
Oh, it's a
forgot I had
string.
earmuffs on.
It's so much fun getting in with random
Yeah,
people and
it's
just
nice.
jamming
Oh
out.
my god,
Oh.
a doubt.
Oh.
I would play music,
Yes.
but I feel.
Have you been
Pop.
doing Furality?
What am I hitting? Am I hitting my camera?
That's
Is
good.
that really a
Quiz.
Cool.
Is Gubba here? Hold on.
Success.
I'm gonna go
It
look for
is.
someone. I'll be right back.
My camera's sitting right here. It's a solid object.
I don't think
You're
Gubba's
using it.
here.
I'm just gonna run back and forth for a second.
Well, Jesus, that would make a
sitting
really
over on the
cool-
railing.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I can just look at the tab. I'm so silly. I forgot there's a tab button and I can just look through who's in this lobby.
Oh.
Okay, see.
Nope, they're not here
Definitely.
anymore. It's
I
okay.
try to take a picture of the impact.
What?
Do you have the Discord?
But
by any
I'm too
chance,
lazy.
Or
I do. I have Discord. Yeah, you should add me.
I'm not
What's
the
your
only one who
Discord?
calls it that.
It's the same as this.
Willy Wonka?
In your door.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
It's that scene, that's that one scene where the thing does the thing, you know what I mean? Oh shit. The fact that there was literally a whole fucking bit where how I did this. LA Willy Wonka ass. Aurora Boreal, fuck you. I thought this was a video game. I'm so fucking scared of heights. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Where the fuck you at, by the way? Where you at, you furry? Oh, there you are, you furry. So. Furry. Okay. I gotta be, yeah, okay, you got it now. Alright. Rubber Ducky's still here? Yeah, Rubber Ducky's still here. Rubber Ducky. You see the Rubber Ducky? Rubber Ducky. You didn't see the Rubber Ducky in there? Yeah, there was a Rubber Ducky. Yeah. Rubber Ducky. Rubber Ducky. It's a Rubber Ducky. Rubber Ducky. But Rubber Ducky. But Rubber Ducky. Ah. I want to pet it. Pet. Nothing else is said. Okay. Wait, can you go right here? You can do that? Oh. Alright. The $1,000,000 question is how the hell I get back? Hey, furry. Up. Up. Okay. I'm gonna fucking pet your ass. Furry. Get over here, furry. Get over here, furry. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, was there a Dragons meetup already? Dragon meetup? I can't keep track of it. Can you do this? Wait. Oh, okay. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Hey there. Hey, yo, furry. You. I say that as there's tons of furries around. Welcome back, furry.
Perfect. And then I do this, and I thumbs up. Frick, it didn't send. Wait, I'll do it again.
I'm gonna fucking pet you. Get over here.
Yeah, and then I have to go to
I'm gonna fucking pet you. I'm gonna pet you.
And then I'm living, laughing, and loving.
Hold
and
him.
going a little crazy while I'm at it.
Hold that furry.
There we go.
What if I don't want it?
Here, I could do this. I could turn it around.
I wanna.
There we go.
I wanna pet. I wanna pet him. I wanna pet the furry.
There. Okay.
I know
I'm
them.
Good now.
Full disclosure, I know the person who has
Well, I
avatar.
was gonna say if they don't want to be pet, do they want to be tied up?
I'm the kind that would prank you by like putting chocolate in the chocolate. No, putting chocolate in milk when you wouldn't know it. Invisible chocolate though. So you're like, this milk tastes different, and it's chocolate milk. Ah! You thought you were drinking milk.
Honestly, I
Nope.
would be okay
It's
with a
chocolate
prank
milk.
like that. I like chocolate milk.
Yeah, I love chocolate milk. That stuff's so good.
I couldn't
I just
resist.
hope I don't accidentally do
Sorry.
lactose intolerant. Like that. That would be bad.
I mean,
Well, you never know. Maybe
honestly
they're trying to
though,
test themselves.
phone call?
True.
Honestly though, if that part was full,
I mean, in a way,
I
yeah,
would
kinda.
still plain milk and put more chocolate.
It's a cage. It's essentially a cage for
Yummy.
Pokemon.
Can't go wrong with some chocolate milk. Never,
So technically, it's pet,
You know what,
it's
now-
pet play bondage. There are Pokemon that you see in Pokeverse walking around with leashes and collars on. So
Now knowing that, oh god, I can't look at it ever again the same way. Jesus Christ, you've ruined it now. God damn it.
Yeah, you're standing in an actual fire pit.
Not for me. I'm not. I'm on Quest.
Quest, aha. Oh, I must look weird for you on Quest.
Yep.
Have you ever considered how humanoid
Help
Mr.
me,
Mime is
Toaster.
and Ash's?
Help me.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Have you ever considered
Please.
how humanoid Mr. Mime is and that Ash's mum still makes him eat it in a bowl off of the floor?
I probably shouldn't pull that out then.
Ash's mum,
Maybe
Omega Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's Quest compatible.
And he's been living in that house for like since
It's
Ash was like a little baby, and she still makes him eat out of a bowl.
You can see.
You know, part of me like wishes like
I don't have
maybe
any money.
Yes.
Maybe like heavy kinks in the Pokeverse are like just more normalized.
like all the worlds.
Yeah.
They're
masks.
Go out, walk
The
your husband
kinks
down the
are
street.
really-
Everybody's like, yep, that's normal. This is fine.
Supposed to been like that. Yeah, I did a lot of yoga.
If you came to the wrong toaster for help, I'm just gonna make this worse.
I mean, to be fair, they do let 10-year-olds walk around with dangerous creatures that can electrocute people.
Oh, gee whiz, I was
What do you
supposed to
think that's for?
There. I'm good now.
Oh no, the implications. Oh, Pokeverse.
I mean, it's true though.
This just gets worse the harder you think about it.
Oh.
Like,
This is actually her first convention.
the what?
Her first Furality.
Just the heating in my room has been making it a bit miserable with the headset on.
For me, this is like my third or fourth.
The victory bell that kept eating him, yeah.
I've been going since Aqua.
Repetitively.
Oh, you
Almost
said
every
you said
time you would see
oh
them.
god.
Vor.
You said the word. You said the V word.
There is.
Oh,
Renamon said 4. What do we do about that? Do we throw him?
This is my 5th Furality, actually.
I mean, he's true though. It's true though. There is
Yeah.
more in Pokemon.
I'm gonna throw you anyway.
Move and get ready to move places because we're in the process of moving.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know this one. I know this one here.
Wow, I hope it's going good so
Help.
far.
I know this one. Well,
It's going pretty alright. I wish I could have got the Switch too, as much as I hear people like.
honestly, don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I agree on.
I mean, it's interesting just the fact this whole conversation started because you ran by asking me to hold them so you could pick them.
I know me and my parents would both enjoy because my parents are in their 60s, but they've been.
I'm a sadist, so I would.
Playing Mario Kart with me on my Switch 1 every now and then.
Oh.
We've had a good old time on it. So I figured it'd be worth my money if I got Switch 2 and the new Mario.
Oh my lord, it's Tails.
I probably would have gotten it for Mario Kart alone, honestly. To be honest with you.
Wow. Yeah. You should
closest furry we have.
Moving's probably
Well, closest furry avatar we have.
then.
Or you have, at least.
Around me it was out of stock.
Oh. Oh wow. Everywhere around me. Isn't. Oh wow.
The nearest
Yeah, it's either out of
Oh,
stock
God.
or it's really expensive.
And recently, if I'm correct, I seen Walmart
Oh no.
rising the price up from MSRP.
Should I bring out the
for the bundle to $6.99?
Just walks away.
I gotta go to the event. I'm going to the game show event. So.
Okay. Have fun.
You think Sonic does?
See you later.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get to see more.
My thoughts exactly.
Where's Sonic?
Maybe a game instance later in between.
Just a heavy sigh, like, yeah.
I'm too old for this bullshit. I'm too old.
Do you think that Sonic does, like, everything, boss?
I'm gonna go take a nap because I need one.
Okay. Get some good rest. Have fun. Bye.
Hyperlink blocked.
The only non-furry in here.
Ah.
What are your thoughts on furries?
Look of flesh
What are your
are
thoughts?
yucky.
What are your thoughts?
Oh my lord.
Yes, I do. I love the hyperlink blocks.
Oh yes. What is the hyperlink?
I don't actually.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's just more peepus.
That reminds me of
What?
a theory that I came across on Instagram the other day that the comment that God in today's world is actually just Loki.
No.
Go on. I'll buy it.
Or potentially it's Baldur after Ragnarok. And the one known as Lucifer is Loki.
Nice meeting you too. Have fun.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I don't know how to explain it
Yeah.
other than finding you the video because my brain doesn't work. But essentially, Baldur is the bringer of light, and after Ragnarok, he survived. The theory is that Loki renamed himself to Lucifer, which means bringer of light, in order to fuck with him.
Okay, and there.
Right.
And then I click that. Oh.
That's the other theory, is that Loki was the only survivor, and Loki ended up playing the trick that he's God, and he's the only God.
Oh, still in the Space Enthusiast meetup. That's cool.
And that's why life is
And then
so
that,
fucking insane down
and
here.
then- Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling because I'm checking out all the things that are happening right now.
I'm looking at the schedule too, so I'm just nodding along.
What do you think? Never mind.
Maybe.
See ya.
Bear meetup. I don't have a bear avatar, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't have either of those species actually.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Excuse me.
Oh. Nice.
Where's the time?
Excuse you.
Right this
You're good.
Saturday. It's So it's
401.
oh,
for
I
me.
see.
I think it's the Whimsy.
Hell if I know.
You're an hour behind me. Okay.
Yeah, Central.
Oh,
I
that
don't know,
next
but
the
a
next
lot of
meetup
people on
is
here
happening
seem to
now.
think we're back in fucking
The
middle school, even though they're in their 40s.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you how many 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 50-year-olds I've seen throwing fits like toddlers and starting drama over a he said, she said. Like fucking middle schoolers.
30 miss. Oh no, I didn't. That's
Well, it
tomorrow
just started.
Saturday. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice talking to y'all.
Okay. I got it all.
Okay, and now the big screen's working.
It's a new asset. That's the new app that they added.
They had it now. I had it
I don't
before,
know.
bro.
I
Wait,
can't really
is that a
close
summer
it.
asset?
Yeah, they just added it. It's like called the Noctura. I don't know how it works though, but it looks cool.
So the night sky is supposed to change over time, actually. So, I think it's getting brighter, actually. Like, the nebulas are more apparent right now, I think.
lagging like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Oh, they are.
Not for me.
If you hit resync, it fixes it. Hit resync, yeah, it'll fix.
There's a resync button?
At the start, at the beginning of the world.
And so we went through.
Wait, I need to show you so I can actually boot you.
Yeah, take
Oh,
a seat.
yeah, I should
I
take a
have
seat
Mountain
this
Dew
way.
with me because I'm fucking.
The gigglers.
Need caffeine in me. I'm
The
fucking
pitch
tired, bro.
and the timing.
And
And so Biscuit goes first. And he's like, yeah, awesome. And then Daxter goes next. And it's like, awesome, yeah. And then I went, and then I was off time. Everything was horrible. I was crying. I started crying in my headset. And then we kept singing through it. And the moment that the cameras wrapped up, and they're like, you guys are clear. He turns around, he throws up. I'm in shambles, like crying. It's so terrible. All of us on that stage were just freaking out.
A couple of goobers, those two. Alright, next up we visited the strip mall, and B-Nuki gives us a perfect audition video for Jeopardy!
We are on the streets right here, and here is
Steam VR shit. I'm stupid. Well, I guess I have to like sit down physically. Hey, New Jersey.
That's not a real place, doesn't it?
I don't. Oma?
You just like me, for real,
for real.
I am from New Jersey.
And what do you do for a living?
Is it Ocado? Too poor for
Yeah.
Ocado.
I'm a delivery.
I'm too poor for a car.
Ocado's like the upper class delivery. So.
I never heard back from them.
I also technically drive for Morris.
Well, here's your audition tape. Go ahead and give us a few lines here why you should be on Jeopardy.
Ken, if you get me on, if I get to be on Jeopardy, I will be a 5-time champion and be on.
Well, there you go, guys. 5-star champion potential for Jeopardy right there. Get onto it. Last up, we have Timidator, and he tells us about a moment that happens on Twitch.
Has there ever been a moment on Twitch that you can remember that you didn't expect to happen?
With that little screen.
The one thing that It's like most. That stands out the most is the one time when I was hosting a Fortune game on VR Chat. One of the contestants had almost the entire puzzle solved, but the last two letters, and for life they could not figure out what the solution was.
Alright, everyone, that's the savant. Time to wake up and find out.
That shit yummy.
We asked our savants the same 3 questions, and your goal is to figure out who got it right. If you lock in a correct prediction, you'll receive 100 points. Number 1. What kind of small rodent would be part of the Mad Hatter's Tea Party?
Yeah.
Both of you have locked in B. Nuki. Seeing as we have 2 contestants with the same answer, we only need to fire up 1 video. Let's go ahead and see if B. Nuki knew.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh. Okay. For now, it's going to work.
It says send confirm request.
Okay.
I ain't see no button.
I think
I know, it's only
am going
local.
to hop a lobby.
What?
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
check out
Oh
some
no,
other
you're back.
things, Maybe take a break as well. I definitely need to get some food. I've eaten.
What happened? What's happening?
Hey, is it okay if I send you a friend request?
What's happening?
Maybe I could see you at the con again. Awesome. Hey, you're super cool. I really enjoy talking to you. So maybe I'll see you later on in the. Of course, yeah.
Game show?
I hope you find that energy. You pull that energy out. You got this.
For disability?
I'm gonna go to the bear meet. I'm not a bear, but I want to see the bears.
Okay. Good luck. Have fun. Don't fall in.
Oh, you're talking about the street smarts thing? I thought you were going to the disabilities.
See you later. Okay, let's see here. Now, this.
Oh, so wait. I thought it was now, wasn't it? Am I dumb?
Nope.
The disability thing starts in an hour.
Hey, oh my god, I'm getting myself confused already. Life unacquired. Dude,
I just
cannot.
realized you're same
There's
time
too
zone
many.
as me.
Oh, okay. It's bears. Rex.
I think.
Oh,
barely one.
Rexilium. Too many.
Dude, don't answer. She's gonna put you in a Pokeball. Don't do it.
Huh?
Don't answer. She's gonna put you in a Pokeball. Don't even.
Huh?
I'm not gonna put him in a Pokeball.
You gonna incept him into a Pokeball? Are you gonna make him think that putting him in the Pokeball was his idea in the first place?
He doesn't belong in a Pokeball. He's not a Pokemon. He's a Digimon. I just tie his ass up.
Oh man. That's
Let me
fucking-
just let me change my. There we go.
Okay, so he's a bird. So yeah, tie him up. Pin his wings behind
his
his back.
wings.
Or cage him. Simple.
Cage him.
Huh?
No,
It was
different
gonna be
cage,
a
mate.
bird cage.
Yeah,
What'd
no,
you say?
Different cage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's cock cage for your penis.
I was thinking more like a full body cage.
A
where
full
it's just
body
so
cage? That
narrow
seems
and
excessive.
It's just... No, he can still move a little bit. He just can't turn around. He's stuck in the standing position or whatever position I put him in.
That seems less like a sex thing and more like a Vietnamese prisoner of war thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
What do I do for YouTube and Twitch? Help! What do I do?
Okay.
Well,
why the hell is there a giant airplane. Why is there an airplane?
An airplane?
Yeah.
In other
there's an
news.
Airplane.
Wait, what?
It's someone's
I
avatar.
see
It's
I
showing up
shit.
in my mirror. Turn on your mirror. Put your mirror right here. Oh, it's gone now. They took it down. It's somebody's
Actually,
avatar.
oh my god.
Showing up in my mirror.
Dog, I was gonna
They
go to the
turned it
automated
off, though.
media, but I was like, I am not waking up at 4 a.m. Fuck that.
God!
What are you doing, dog?
What's the dog doing?
She had forced me out of my spot earlier so that she could stare out of the window, and then she turned around, and now she wants to have her head in my lap. So,
It certainly sounds like dog behavior.
so I have a dog wrapped around me.
Well, you're doing
Shut
better
up,
than I
dog.
did.
She's wearing a diaper.
I went to go to bed last night, cat vomited in my bed, so I had to remake everything.
No, that's okay. I had to remake my bed earlier today. My dog decided to come in and sit down on top of me and then vomit all over me.
Oh,
Oh,
god.
gross. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
love
Oh,
She got into my trash, ate some onions. Luckily,
Oh,
her body
God.
immediately rejected it.
yes.
Because onions are poisonous to dogs.
Stupid poopers.
And cats, yeah. But I don't have to worry about my cats getting in the trash. They know better. They're 7 and 6.
They know better than to get caught.
No, they know better than get in the trash because I'll know one way or another if they get in my trash. And I will.
Because they smell like trash.
They smell like trash and they both have really sharp claws, so they leave marks on my trash can.
What do you mean? What happened?
What?
Why can't you just plug it in?
What headset are you even using? You have the actual headset battery?
Why do you keep moving? Why can't you lay still?
What are you even using to do that?
Like a bumper. Like a bumper. Anybody
I
want
know
a
it's
pit bull
not-
for
I know
a
it's not
few
question.
hours? I need a break.
Nuh-uh.
Are not in the same state as me, so. Probably not in
What
the
state
same
are
state
you
as
in?
me. Jersey, I hate.
Georgia? Oh yeah, no, I'm in Maryland.
Speaking of which,
That's the
But
same
the fun
fucking
thing
state,
is,
right?
the person who introduced me to VR chat is in Georgia. I hate him. He's got a bigger ass than I do.
I want to make it very clear. It is not a furry convention. It's a burning convention or MLP convention.
Yeah, no, I'm not going. No.
Fucking.
To be fair, a lot of furries like My Little Pony.
Cough, cough.
Well, it was a good show. I watched that whole thing like baked out of my mind. It was amazing.
I lost my weight.
No, which one? Which or which show or which series?
Friendship is
Which,
Magic.
Alright, bet.
Yep.
Good toaster. Base toaster.
I'm an old person. I still prefer the original My Little Pony.
I'm an old person. I'm older than you.
I watched and I was like,
I'm
eh.
older than you.
How old are you?
I'm like 33.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you are older than me. I do still prefer the old My Little Pony, though. How
Wait,
old are
what?
you?
And
Nuh-uh.
and I'm about to be.
Nuh-uh. You got
If
Zoomer
you
and
say you're
not
older
allowed
than me
to be
too,
that old.
I'm about to be so fucking
No.
happy. Okay, fuck you then. It's real.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
And I'm about to be.
Nuh-uh. You got Zoomer.
I'm about to be so fucking happy.
I'm gonna be
Anywhere.
30 in like what? On the 23rd of this month.
By a
How
couple
old?
months. I turned 30 in September.
Oof, you poor thing.
Rest in peace. Everything is going to start hurting even
Everything already hurts.
more. Yep,
Everything
it's gonna get
already-
worse.
Oh god.
Yep.
I have autism. But I don't have the ADHD or Tourette's, but I do. I do have PTSD, severe, major depressive disorder, and severe anxiety.
Oh, fun.
That's why I have a pit bull. She is
I like
supposed
to keep
to
it
be
simple.
trained to be
I'm
my
gay and
service dog.
retarded.
So far, she's just been kicking me out of my own bed.
Meow.
What? Get your cat. You leave your cat at their house? A whole state over? What the fuck? Are you making the kitten out of clay now? I'm
I
even
don't
more
think they're
confused.
talking about an actual cat or kitten.
Oh, they're talking about anal sex. Now I'm paying attention.
Oh my god. We're not talking about
I don't
this
think
we're
they're
talking
talking
actual.
about anal,
We're
honey.
talking about actual animal. Actual.
Oh, you are?
Actual.
Okay. It did not sound that way.
Actual tiny. Actual
12
tiny
weeks
fur
seems
ball.
like a lot of prep time. You
Still
guys
got
must be
time.
going hard. Look, I reject your reality and I substitute my own. This is my fucking life now.
Right, real life is boring. God damn.
Nah, real life can be interesting. You just gotta choose for it to be interesting. It's just, this is like hyper interesting.
Okay, fair enough. Like for conventions.
Yeah, dog.
Until you get a custom avatar, and then it's gonna be your avatar, or your furry.
Oh, phrasing.
But
Phrasing.
Well, to be fair, there are people who will get custom textures on certain avatars that look like the fictional characters that they're obsessed with. Like I know there are some people who have like Sonic the Hedgehog Nova Beasts.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. What am I gonna look at? What am I gonna see?
Unpacking it. This hasn't been done before.
So unpacking and furry.
Was that you and the dog?
That was me yawning.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Did you have audio for that, though? The $1 question. Your voice. Weird. There's probably some fucking settings you have to set up for that. Did you? I'll have to figure that out. After the furry event, the virtual furry convention. After it. Okay, there's still people. Okay. You poor thing.
You know what? The fact that you're streaming to TikTok tells me you're not 37.
I mean, why not?
Nuh-uh.
I know somebody in their 40s who streams. He's got TikTok page and
I know
he's
somebody's
also
in their
got-
50s. I know somebody's in their 50s. There's also a fellow volley. Sorry,
Okay.
man.
I've like intentionally avoided TikTok because I know it would fuck my brain completely.
Hello.
Brain rot.
Hi,
What up?
Chloe.
Hello.
Hi, did I? Oh, Lord.
No, God.
Why am I afraid to answer that question?
You
Should I
should be.
answer?
You should answer, but also you should be afraid.
You know what's great? Yes, I've seen it.
But are you finished?
They're gonna do like a free back and
Finished?
forth,
No,
but-
I'm actually Greek.
Okay. I just heard the rolling R's and I was like, that sounds Nordic. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. I'm very, very wrong.
It's okay. So far, only one person got it right.
Oh, what?
Not necessarily. I mean, my little brother knows about the older Sonic and everything. He's 24.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I had one of my friends get excited and tell me that they just found the Kemp brothers the other day, and it made me feel like 14,000 years old.
They found what?
The Chemical Brothers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel old.
The chemical what?
Brothers.
I don't think he knows.
They are. They're a DJ.
Dude.
Good music.
And now I'm
Oh,
playing
it's
one
a
song's in my
band.
fucking head now. God damn it.
Yeah.
How dare you
Insulating
make
a
me
bit.
feel old? How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? I felt old, so I need to fucking force what other people come.
Oh Lord, that reminds me. I saw that
Oh,
one
Jesus.
fucking clip again
Oh, look, there's a furry.
on fucking Instagram. The clip of the girl talking about how it would be so convenient to have a phone in the house that stays in the house.
Oh no. No.
Oh.
Dude, no.
Oh, fuck, haven't
No,
you seen
don't.
it?
Don't.
It's a house phone.
Fucking
That's a
no, don't do this
landline.
to me. No. No.
There's literally people who don't know what a fucking house phone is anymore.
Oh my god.
I don't know
No.
what a fucking landline is.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Dude, hitting your 30s is the weirdest shit in the world. I don't like this.
That reminds me. Another video I've seen. That hits close to home with this one. I think it was, yes, from Riot Software. He was doing a convention and he wanted to test a game. And he got controllers set up for the kids so they can test and play the game. About 90% of the kids ignore the controllers and they press the buttons on the screen.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're kidding.
They didn't know what the controller is.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
There is a thing that you can buy that will tie your loose AirPods together. And it's a wire that goes around you.
What?
I hate it so much. I fucking hate
What?
it so fucking much.
Wait, whoa,
Yeah.
one more time?
Please
There-
repeat
Yo,
that.
dog,
Please repeat that.
we're wiring your wireless headphones. There's a thing you can buy, and they attach your fucking AirPods together so that you don't drop them.
Why the fuck?
Just buy
Because
regular earbuds.
Right?
There are
I mean, what?
And there are already wireless earphones that have a wire connecting the two earbuds.
The removal of the 3.5 mil jack was a war crime. Gotta go back.
Oh my god. You know, I just got a new phone, and I think that's my only issue with the phone so far is that it doesn't have an earphone jack.
Bro,
Yeah.
I went and I fucking repaired my fucking
Yeah,
old
there's no
Note
earphone
9.
jacks. They outed those on phones. Now you have to use a C port or wireless only.
Or USB-C. Yeah,
Oh
USB-C or...
no. Those seaport they are but suck ass. The worst sound
Yeah, they
ever.
do.
Not worth it.
Correct.
Oh, this is a fucking
I
chorus.
bought
I can
because I
plug
was
in.
desperate.
Oh.
I want to hear music at my
Mhm.
work. Worst sound ever. And I couldn't change it. It
I'm also
literally
one of
pissed
those
my ears.
people.
The cheapest shit that I can find. They're gonna break anyway, might as well buy them cheap and buy a lot of them.
I mean, that's how it goes, as long as it works.
I mean, I'm half deaf anyway, so it doesn't really matter what the quality is like. I can barely hear it regardless.
Wait, that would mean like you get like double the life out of your headphones.
No,
You
I
get
have
like
to turn
double the fucking
everything
charge
all
time
the
out
way
of them,
the fuck
right?
up.
Just fucking wear one at a time.
Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored. Unless... if you wanna.
What?
Oh my god.
Why are we talking about Mr. Beast all of a sudden?
Not Mr.
No.
Beast, Beast headset.
It's an actual
Stop
thing.
making the
J-Lab,
thumbnail
Mr.
before you make
Beast,
the
like
video.
collaborate. So basically, Mr. Beast brand, like fucking J-Lab headset thing. Hmm.
Anybody
Like
else
short
ready
of
for
putting
a
like a
nap?
paper bag over the microphone, how would it not pick up the voice acting?
For a nap.
I'm ready for a nap.
Nap nap.
Even though it's only 6:30 or 5:30, not 6:30.
Yeah, it's kinda early for you.
It's fucking funny as.
Actually,
I mean, for
it's
God's
also the
sakes,
world, 'cause
it's
it's night
based
here.
on sleep. Like,
So I
of
can
course
see
it's
how
gonna
it
make
makes
you
you
feel
feel.
sleepy. I mean,
So this
just daytime,
reality
man.
is based on dreams and stars. So
exactly, yeah. Wake up. Get the fuck over here.
Should have been a giant bed, missed opportunity.
Oh, by the way,
They
didn't told
definitely
you.
should have had
Oh,
some
shit.
beds around here
Oh shit.
somewhere.
I didn't told you.
Interview?
This is the futon.
I said I didn't told you. The interview results came out. I was accepted.
Okay, that's good. I wasn't waiting for the interview results. I got my result right then and there.
I
But to be
don't know
fair,
where you're
they'd
from.
already asked me. They'd
And you
already
had
asked me
already-
to apply months ago.
You
And you
furry.
already had previous
Huh?
experience, so
Well, No, the other people who interviewed, even the ones that had previous
Oh, shit,
experience,
okay.
also had to wait for
Let's just
the
know.
results. But I'm a little bit
Kazaki,
different.
look
so
over there.
I have,
Z.
they
Wake
asked
up.
me to join several
Wake up,
months
chat.
ago.
Wake up.
Their staff team. I was about to join.
Actually, you know what? If you want to go to sleep, go for
And
it.
then
'cause
I
they're
told them
gone. I'm gonna have a.
I pulled my application because they had somebody in the group as a hired staff member who was absolutely power tripping, and I was not going to deal with that. I was not going to deal with that. That person is now gone. So I told them that I would go ahead and do the interview if they were okay with that, because they were still asking me to be staff. So, but they told me at the end of the interview that yeah, I was good. I was gonna be accepted right there. But I have also helped out just because I can in their instances before. When I noticed one of them was struggling with the situation, I would step up and help them deal with it. I helped Rose and Doodle deal with a couple of different situations. I've also helped Squishy deal with a couple of situations. So
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I can see how you were
not
accepted so
again.
easily. By the way, if you wanna have a good laugh, I also have my interview.
what?
If you wanna have a good laugh, I also have my interview.
You have your interview?
Yes. I asked Squishy to give me because I was wondering about my accent, how strong it is. It wasn't as terrible as I thought.
Yeah.
Apparently, last time I heard my voice recorded, I had a pretty awful mic. Because you heard me. I always said that I sounded like some kind of drunk Russian. Even though you said otherwise, that's the image I had in my head when it comes to my accent.
Yeah, no, you
So I was
don't sound like a
pleasantly
drunk
surprised.
Russian. I can already guarantee that you don't sound like a drunk Russian. I've heard far too many drunk Russians. You definitely don't sound like one.
Sound hyper Greek.
Ow?
My head hurts.
Oh shit, talking about ow. How about your eye? Is it any better or the same shit?
It's fine. It's gone down a whole lot. It doesn't hurt quite as much.
I'm sorry. Here is my drink. That's good.
Oh, yep, you, Alex, Lost Soul, and Treehouse. The people who got accepted from the interviews. You, Alex, Lost Soul, and Treehouse. I was already in the staff chats and everything. They already had me and everything.
The fuck is that? A birdfish.
Back you go.
I hate it.
Do you have like every Sonic character available? Oh, that's cool. What the?
Oh my.
Who's the real one?
Why? Just why? Why are you? Why?
Dude, like half the fun of Furality is like the cooked avatars that everybody has, and it's my first cooked avatar of the fucking of the con. British TV show, bottom gig.
You are in good.
The worst bit is like the Hammond fucking 2D print
What
is
happened?
like all I can see in the bottom right hand corner of my eyeball is his eyes. It's upsetting.
What am I watching? What are you
Bottom
supposed to do?
gear. It is bottom gear. Night, we on a boat. I hated films in them.
Now you're pink.
Mm-hmm.
No. You don't understand. You're just pink. The only color is pink. What am I?
I can see colors.
Oh, you're on Quest. That's why you're
On
saying.
Quest,
Okay.
you're only pink. That's the only color
But
you
even
have.
then, I've had other questies look at me, and I am not solid pink.
Are you showing that full? Are you showing the whole full avatar? Or
I believe
try
so.
that
Yes.
maybe.
I mean,
Try
yeah, it's
turning
good.
the avatar off and then back on.
Oh, you.
Let's see. What the? Wait, let me turn it off.
Turn it all the way off.
Turned
The eyeball
off.
with the cross through it.
Turned off. It shows you with clothes and shows some more color. Oh, fully on. No, you still wear clothes, but it changes them. It turns them into pajamas. What the fuck?
I've been wearing pajamas.
Okay, never mind. All good. Just Quest being weird.
Dollar down. Okay, here we go. Furry again.
Oh, yuck, very gross.
Tweety birds. Tweety birds.
Okay, that looks good. I'm surprised it's compatible with Quest.
The fuck you? What do you mean flickies?
Nah, let the man look. Let him cook. What are called fingers?
I'm sorry, but who said
what? What the fuck said
it's
that?
fucking Tweety birds up top? The only difference is the fucking it's mixed with Tweety and Pikachu. Fighting me about it. Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
I'm gonna dip. It was nice meeting you guys. I will see you around.
Alright, see ya.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Coaster. Bye bye.
Hey, that's our word. That's our word. You can't use that. That's our word. Poster is racist. You and your fucking fantasy racism. How dare you?
I have not been informed about this. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Which one is it? You didn't hear me. Okay, let's write it down. Oh fuck. Squid.
I can hear you. You just didn't specify what you were talking about. Were you talking about the song or the avatar?
You're forgetting I steal everybody's avatar.
I said, which band is this? The one that's playing? Add tags for live. Okay, let's check this out. Listen. Oh, come on, work.
Why?
Okay.
That's where it's from. Say? Rock say?
Is this the one you're using? If it's the same OPC as it's on Quest, yes.
I don't know what any of that shit means. You know?
It's okay. You're not the only one. It's completely understandable.
Oh God.
Wolf Duck Studios?
One more time?
Oh, nothing. Just taking bios.
Ooh. Ooh.
And you are... Oh.
Here's a furry. Name online? I mean, you're on... Your name has an E at the end. At the very end. You're very close to that. No worry. Yeah,
I have no idea. If you're gonna ask me why Roxy has a knife.
I'm behind you. I don't like fences and knife. She can pull it out any second. Like it. I'm scared. I'm scared.
As far as I know, I don't think animatronics in general need any knives. I guess there are always exceptions to the rule.
Alright. Thank God. Wait, can you kill? Wait, if you have that, can you kill me? I'm not Gregory, I'm Clover. Oh my God. Frick you, Freddy! Yeah, asshole. Okay. Really not a lot of people in chat today? Alright, whatever. Well, I'm referring to mine. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying in the stream count, my own channel. I'm not keeping track of yours because, well, or the group count. I'm not streaming to that one. Look at that error. Fantastic. Great. Well, it's not work for me. Let me try. Let me try breaking it. Hold on. Oh, fantastic. Alright. Got it?
No, again.
Yeah, you know what? This is the new thing. So it's got this guy, it looks like. And then here too, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. Haha. He's a femboy. Anyway. Mid outfit right now. Hurry. I'll see you later, fun boy. And yes, I called Gentius fun. Of course you did. He's a fun boy, right? Yeah.
I should be phased by this. Why am Why am I not phased by this?
Alright. Wait, is that from, wait a minute, is that from you guys? Or one of you guys? Or
You too. Pleasure meeting you.
Bye-bye. Pleasure meeting you guys too. Likewise.
Okay. Take it easy.
wait a minute, are these from somebody or is this the actual world?
No, that's
itself?
part of the world.
That's a world?
Yeah.
This is in the world. Was this here last time? Or like yesterday?
I don't know. I wasn't in here yesterday.
Oh.
I sure hope.
What did you fucking jump to me, you fucking fanboy, fucking?
I hope I explode. I hope I die by spontaneous combustion.
That would be interesting if that happened. I'm sure many scientists would want to study that and how it happened.
How would they study it? I exploded. They can't find the
On my way, furry.
dust.
I mean,
I thought you should say
some
boy.
Blast pattern?
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoops,
blast
shit.
pattern. Any remains? They could fight. Well, like your eyes.
I am you.
Yeah, his blood was explosive.
Yours can do that too, you know.
There we go. Avatar. The loading, whenever VRChat does VRChat things. Now you'll see your avatar.
Chat isn't real.
Lies made by the government.
Sparkles. What highlights? And add in sugar first too.
I think the highlights one is a little kawaii. I normally do highlights too, although they don't show up as well in Dark Worlds. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, there's a bush too. What? Black spots try them out. So what should we do, folks?
Well, I'm still waiting on Ghost. He said he got stuck doing something, and he was gonna send us a group invite once he was done.
Right. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you.
I am engulfed by tail.
Although we've been sitting here for more than an hour after it ended. What events is coming up? Nerdo Dragon and Furries with Disabilities meetup.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Nardo. Okay. What is this? A big mate, but not a lion. A tapered snout, but not a circle. For all the fluffy Nardo dragons across the fandom, come and meet. Just expect to have your sneak booped. Everyone loves the squish.
Although I'll be honest, I always thought it was Nardo Dragon until I'm now reading that.
Yeah, that was like there's a few words that I ran into like that. Although I can't think of them offhand. Oh, it says starting soon. Let's refresh it. It says starting soon. Do you guys want to go to the or I guess we'll see what Ghost is going to. And what are you talking? If Ghost is going to that Isamu at Furality performance. I don't know what that is, but it seems like a big deal.
It's a concert featuring original music by that performer.
There's the furries with disabilities, and then where we are checked.
I expect Dios is probably going to the tabletop role-playing game one because he's a D&D guy.
The RPG man. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, how is there a whole bunch of people in that era? Versus disabilities, but it's not even open yet. Oh, I guess it's for supporters, maybe?
Yep.
Ooh, look at this. I don't even have the ability to join. Oh, never mind. Okay, now I can. There's Somna Serenade. I had to refresh the thing. DJs are here to bring you a campy throwback to the aesthetic of prom night. Ooh. Throw some semi-formal wear on those avatars, dance along to some
I'm in that. I got it now.
Of high school
and boop.
And join us. We
okay, 10 537.
I don't have formal wear on this avatar. You look great nonetheless.
Yes. I'm sure we all look great. Oh yeah, the Wolf Coyote Jackal meetup is at 9. That's oh gosh, it's only 3-4. It's only 3-4. Jesus Christ! I would. Minutes. Or no.
it's just
Hello.
rage. That thing is annoying.
Hello.
Say one more time.
So it was just at the rave event.
Never mind, you got it.
Oh, is it somebody's avatar?
Mm-hmm.
It's going well. Yeah, he's carrying. I missed +1.
Oh Jesus, not again. I didn't say you should. I have a problem with it. It's just like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you, you know.
I need everyone to sign this petition. It's about signing a petition.
To make VR chat fix the goddamn avatar menu. That shit is so bad. It's too goddamn small. VR chat is lacking on accessibility lately. I should be able to change the text size of the font in my goddamn menu. I should be able to have like 20 grandma font if I want.
It's been a while.
The menu deserves full customizability. I don't know why it hasn't been implemented yet.
Mood. Oh, you could get like a grabber. You could. There's so somebody made an asset for Spider-Man avatars where you can like grab things at a distance.
Enjoying your Furality?
Is it question? I did. Oh, I don't know, man. It might be. Honestly.
Wait a second. Are you a mannequin?
Hi. That's a Y-bot.
You can toggle clothing on.
Not to be confused with a mannequin. It's okay, I understand. There's a lot of visual similarities.
No. If you're on Quest Standalone and you go to where that lighthouse area is where you can fly, there's one that looks just like this but completely white.
See,
standing there on Quest
mannequin.
Standalone.
This is a robot. Mannequin. Robot.
Placeholder.
Oh no, they did not just call you that? Oh my god.
I'm not trying to be mean.
Damn.
That's bodies, W. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Bodism. There's bodism.
Oh my god.
In the disability instance.
You can't be deceiving me.
Bro, you don't even have ears. I don't even have ears. How do we hear shit?
It's Tails. Tails miles per hour.
Schism magic, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not lagging because of it. I'm good.
I really hate this fucking menu. I hate it so much.
You're
I
not
hate
loading on screen.
You can't really read it. Well, because they want to sell fucking avatars, and so they had to put their fucking avatar marketplace front and center in the avatar menu, which is predatory as shit. Like, a lot of kids play this game, and a lot of kids are gonna see that and get mommy and daddy's credit card information and like buy shit.
Fucking
Fortnite
Hey, maybe we'll finally get some
It's literally gonna be Fortnite, Roblox shit. Like, we even have V-Bucks in VR chat. We even have V-Bucks. We're just fucking Roblox with more polygons.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned
It's been a running gag since VR chat first launched their money. We called them V-Bucks as a community.
It's funny that you call it Roblox because any asset that you can create on Roblox Creator, you can actually upload as a world in here.
To
Dear God, seriously?
Yeah, there's people that's done it.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's actually as a world.
Yeah, people actually have done it.
You can do it with Minecraft too. You can export chunks of your Minecraft world to Unity.
On your debt.
Yeah, I know that one. I didn't know the Roblox one.
Yeah, in fact, the World Creator, things you make on that, you can upload and then port over.
Hello. else.
That I would ask.
Wait.
You shouldn't have told me that. Now I want to get in the world making more.
Your
I'm trying to poke my only eye.
Yeah.
Make and it is an almond.
Oh, hi,
I
yeah,
keep running across you over and over again.
Avatar stuff and having the same problem.
They were saying
I have grandma and all that other shit that I do and
I ran into you yesterday. I ran into you several times yesterday. I ran into you at a few of the other meetups.
It's even funnier when it's combined with the old lady avatar. The old lady avatar adds a whole other layer of...
About the brain cell thing, I'm gonna do one
Yeah.
soundboard.
I'm just kind of everywhere.
Oh yeah, I can become a goddamn sex symbol if I wanted to.
No.
Same as everyone else.
Doesn't have the brain cells?
One at a time.
You stand before the council.
That again.
The council has rendered its verdict upon thee. You should stop
Excuse me,
worrying
sir.
about that
Excuse
thing you're
me.
worrying about. And get
I
yourself
have no brain cells.
I want to stand in front of the council of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Oh my god.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Yes,
I
slay.
have no brain cells. I lost mine.
Why do you sound like Ellen McLean?
I don't know.
Why do I have a feeling?
Listen, I could be worse. I could just start going dugga-doo, dugga-doo, dugga-dugga-dugga-doo, and then like echolalia all the Doctor Who fans in an instance.
Were you in that video with like Reed Kid and Justin?
Probably, yeah, possibly. If you ever saw this fucker in anything and I talk like an old lady, that's me. I'm the original bitch.
Yeah, I think they had that in the Spider-Man one with the cripple in the video.
Yep.
Yep.
I need to fix my headset again.
I remember that.
I'm just going.
You know they added the item in game?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, they made it as a free mod patch that you can add in.
Beautiful.
See, I play Minecraft Java Edition, so we've had lava chicken memes for a while.
Yeah, but yeah, they added it so like anyone can like make it, and then like if you eat it, it like causes a little bit of damage to you, but it also makes a fire trail when you run. So it's like,
Oh, that's this fire.
That sounds like a bedrock.
Literally fire. Yeah, that's awesome.
Your avatar is so cool.
I have no way.
Like it's one of the most unique ones. And it's very pretty.
The number one, I can't do the voice right now. No, my throat is way too. I'm dying, homie.
Is it the joke? Is it Rango Fett?
The way I am.
Hi, Betty, the number one sword in Mondstadt.
It's almost like you're the voice actor.
Oh, thank you. It is a thing that I do that brings me monetary gain, and so I continue to do it as some sort of exchange of goods and services.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Now, some people call it voice acting. I call it being a vocal whore, but you know, I think it's the same thing. I get paid for talking, so.
You get paid for pulling your vocal cords.
Yeah, I get paid for straining my vocal cords. I don't get paid enough for straining my vocal cords, and so some of the shit that I do, I'm like doing a session for like 20 minutes just screaming at the top of my lungs.
Oh my god, I just realized something. If you hit just the right pitch, you could actually sound like Naruto. Like early Naruto.
Well, like,
Early
are
Naruto.
you talking dub Naruto? You know.
Yeah, the
or
early
like,
dub Naruto.
like, oh damn, I haven't watched the Naruto dub. I was a Naruto sub fan.
Oh yeah, if you watch it, your regular talking is closer to Naruto's.
Oh, Naruto, believe it, dudes. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm Naruto. No, that's Gohan.
You sound like Ash Ketchum.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm Ash Ketchum from Power Town.
Yeah. All you need to do is kind of just like add a little bit of that like
Oh yeah,
To it.
more like classic. It's classic Ash. I'm talking
Yeah.
like 1990s Ash, because Ash Ketchum's had like 4 different English voice actors, but 1 Japanese voice actor. The entirety of his existence.
In my opinion, no one beats the original voice actors for
The original
Pokemon.
Misty. Pour one up for that queen.
Yeah, she did
And like
amazing.
Jesse and
Brock did
James.
amazing. Yeah, and you know the one who played James originally also
I have
played
the-
Pegasus.
The greatest,
in Yu-Gi-Oh.
sticker or emoji. It's Team Rocket blasting off again.
Awesome.
Oh yeah!
I can just throw that at
9/11 meme that was like, yeah, like had Justin said on one of the points.
Now,
It said prepare to go, and then it had
Wait, no, I got the butter tails. Hold on. I got the butter tails. Give me a moment. I'll turn into it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Where is he now? Hold on.
Avatar take to work on?
Oh,
I got the butter tails. You'll find out.
Violet.
Where is he? Yes, we'll go. Hold on. You know why? You know why?
I didn't make it.
You know why?
Did you commission it?
It's a classic.
Yes, it's also
It's such a classic. It's like up there with Inuyasha.
Classic Tales.
Oh really?
Nice.
Yeah, she makes a lot of yins and
Oh,
a whole
wow.
bunch of she makes a whole lot of different publics on different bases with yins. Has a
I
couple
think that's
stern
awesome.
cats. There he goes. Quicker beast, you know, all the common ones.
This is my upload from freaking what was
There
it,
we go. I have my phone now.
The vibes match.
You have to show me. Like, show my avatar.
Avatar. Think I could
I look so much cooler
Yeah, I'll do that.
on PC than Quest. My eye doesn't look very good on
Yeah,
Quest.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I can only see Quest because I'm standalone.
Space Jam DVD.
And I haven't tried it.
Yeah, but can you turn into Super Tails?
It's so much more expressive on PC because it uses various, like it has 3 different layers of transparency to add like glossiness and shit. Yeah, because Quest sucks donkey ass. No offense.
Tails.
Oh shit.
One owner.
It's okay,
I can't believe the Halo 3 standalone on my original Quest because it's no longer supported.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have it anymore. I wish I still had it.
I hope
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
they're
kick out
gonna be
Quest
moving
too.
down the line. Like the thing is with standalone headsets, upgrading them is something that is it's like a laptop. You get a nice laptop and you have a top of the line laptop and your laptop's amazing, but in 5 years your laptop is obsolete. In 5 years your standalone VR. I mean, I'm waiting for them. We're gonna have deep dive VR in the next 30 years if we don't like super explode ourselves and like go full end of the world cartoon.
And if we don't do deep dive, at least we're gonna have AR, which will be cool too.
I'm so
See, I
waiting
see
for
the same
Sword Art
number of screens
Online.
no matter what I do, so I'm
Well,
fine with deep dive. If I deep dive, will I finally have depth perception? I don't know if I'll be able to handle that. I don't know, like, my brain freaks out when I watch IMAX 3D movies. I saw 3D for the first time wearing IMAX fucking glasses, and it changed my life. I was like, this is why, oh my god! The magic eye puzzles make sense! There's depth!
If full dive works the way I think it's going to work, it's going to feel a lot like real life does. So your experience would be
My
like,
real life is 2D!
yeah.
Technically, if you think about it, everyone's life is in 2D.
Oh yeah, I mean your brain. It's whether or not your brain. See, my brain interprets distance differently than people who have 2 working eyes. Because I was born blind in one eye, and like it's an actual it's an actual psychological thing. Like if your brain doesn't develop certain like neuron pathways, you're different. Like that, it's the same with with other like neurological conditions. There are certain pathways that fire in like ADHD brains that don't in neurotypical brains, and it's like
There was a guy who didn't have a depth of field, and his family brought him to see a 3D movie. And the second he saw the 3D movie with the glasses on, it like somehow unlocked his sense of 3D, and afterwards he could actually see what depth was, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like his whole family celebrated because like they took him to the doctor.
I
and
wish that
everything,
was that
and they're
could
like,
have been me.
crazy.
I saw
Yeah.
Depth for the first time when I was 10 and I went to Disney World. This new Animal Kingdom just opened up. And this was when IMAX had just debuted. They're regular tinted 3D glasses. This was like in the 90s. A lot of places were still doing the red-blue glasses, and if you don't have two working eyes, you can't see 3D.
Yeah.
Like, for the longest time. So, like, I'm watching this Bugs Life thing, and suddenly the Bugs Life guy comes out at me, and I start crying. I'm a 10-year-old, and I'm like crying at Bugs Life, and then like afterward, an attendant came over and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Is your son okay? Is he like overstimulated?" And my parents were like, "No, our kid has one eye and just," and I'm like, I could see dimensions, and I'm just like flipping my shit. I'm like 10 years old, and like my brain, it's so weird when I see visual depth. Like my brain doesn't know how to handle it, so it just starts firing fucking endorphins.
Like
and
a deer
I even get a
headlight.
headache if I see it for too long because my brain's just like, fuck yeah, we just see dimensions! Yes! And I'm just like, okay, we need to chill the fuck out. We need to chill the fuck out. And then we go back outside to reality, and my brain's like, oh yeah, this is normal.
Oh, that's my archer.
Back to
Look, a giant
normal.
fish! Now it's a tiny fish.
I
Tiny
have a
fish swimming in front
sensitivity
of
to
us.
light, so sometimes, like, if there's a lightning storm or something, I can actually see the particles in different colors. It's really cool.
Okay,
And then,
you
like,
super eyes.
Yeah,
What do
and if
your
anything-
special eyes see?
If anything hits like a chandelier, I can see the different beams that off of it in different colors.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
like an
that's from-
astigmatism, kind of.
That's from, yeah, it's so bad that, like, even the old school lights, the ones that they have, the tube lights, as they would flash, because they would flash in just a particular manner, it would cause like 2 or 3 seconds of black and white flashes. So I couldn't see anything in school. I had to wear glasses just to protect my eyes from it.
I have
general
sensitivity. My eyes and my hair.
I got a question for you.
And like, it
I
would be
mean,
so
like,
bad.
your headset
Like,
set
I
up in
couldn't
a way
see
so it
in
doesn't
classrooms
render
at
one
all
eye.
unless they turned off the lights.
No, because I haven't figured out how to do that. I did reach out to Big Screen Beyond, because like Big Screen Beyond, they have like the cool, like, you know, it has your prescription in it, and I'm like, hey, can I get like just one working, like, can I like go splitsies on another person with like the opposite blind eye, and like you just split the headset in half, and like I'm basically wearing like a fucking like eye patch.
How you doing?
You know?
Doing Furality? Checking your own route out
Yeah, I guess if you're blind in one eye, you don't really need
I've
anything.
been on.
People too, like
I've been
some
to
dude
every
walks up to
single
you
one
wearing like a
since
fucking cyber eye
Aqua.
patch and is in fucking VR chat, and his other eyes just, and you're like, oh, he can see us, and it's like, no, the fuck, he can't.
Dude, I saw.
No.
Running around like old Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
If you only had one
I wanted to Silva. One of my friends was doing a set. And I was like, oh,
so
I went Silva was so bad
figured out a
on
way to turn on the
standalone.
second
I couldn't
right
move.
screen.
I would get lagged into one place and I had to lay down on the ground, just like unable to look
I
at
should post
anything.
them. I should be like, hey guys,
It's so bad.
do you have a refurbished headset that doesn't have the right lens working at all? Because I have a deal for you.
Probably put out like an in search of on Facebook Marketplace and find something like that.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to crazy for
crazy
one,
me.
do you like me in a room?
If it's the left one,
Room with
fuck
fur.
off.
Unfortunately, I've put my headset
Maybe right
on,
eye
it still hasn't done that.
Anything fun?
Like, I store this thing on the fucking floor, and it's still not dead.
Don't do that. That's you like in your VR headset. That's how you get bugs in your VR headset.
Well, my house is very clean. If my parents see a bug in the
You
house, they will
scorpions
call
in
the
your VR
exterminator.
headset? Because that's how you do that.
You could still get like a millipede, an ant, a spider. Like, there's people who have like put on their VR headsets and found a spider just chilling in it.
I recall an image
Well,
of
I
a
look
scorpion
inside
being
it
wedged
before I
between
put
the,
it on.
filter and-
Yes, there was
That
somebody in like
image of a
Arizona. They had like they went to
Yeah,
put
it
on
was
their VR
Arizona.
headset and they had a fucking scorpion in it, and they were like, ah, well, I'm glad that I checked my headset for scorpions.
Well, I mean, let's be real.
Like,
It's
sure,
Australia
used to
everything
kill
for scorpions.
humans, but so does Arizona. Arizona's the Australia of the fucking West.
And Florida also wants
No,
to...
Texas is just...
No,
full of
Florida
bad
takes the
shit.
title for Australia, the
It's
state.
cowboy hippie land.
Yes. No, Florida wants to kill people.
Fucking yeehaw.
Florida's the Australia.
Florida is the penis of America. It's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But hey, there's some pretty fun places to go if you know where to go. You know, you can go near the tip. You can go on the shaft. You know, the shaft is where Orlando is. I'm talking about Florida. I'm talking about the state of Florida. It is penis shaped. It's a dick. It's in Florida. It should be renamed the Dick State. Especially with how hard they're fucking coming down and they're like trans people shouldn't exist. And I'm like, you know, Ron DeSantis, I don't think you should exist. And I'm for the sake of pride, I think his pronouns should be past tense. I'm just saying. You know.
That's right.
Okay.
It's official.
I mean, there's a point though.
Almost Canadian.
Oh, thank you. I like it's a complex series of
cracker.
coping mechanisms arranged into a personality.
Fucking me too. Fucking me.
Neurodivergent people, yeah. See, I don't yell as much. I'm too old and tired.
How many of you are? Oh, you're in the Monster Hunters. Nice. Have you played the newest one?
Hi, I'm Nerdy.
I have.
Yeah. What do you think of the Akuma set?
Oh, it's really fun.
Yeah. I found out that when I'm using a blast weapon, I get like 5 points more of damage into it. So I was like, what the hell? Like I tried every other weapon, and I'm a bow wielder, so you know, part breaking is my thing.
Is pretty east
like,
already.
I was surprised.
You know, I don't know if you go more east than Florida in the ocean, but the
helped really well. And even the KO bonus works really good because it has high stun potential.
Yeah, everywhere is Florida.
Replace the
So you get those, and then you add the blast.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
If you ever meet somebody
not the
from
gem
Texas,
boost from
just
the
ask them
blast.
about
Use
HEB.
the gem boost. You use
They'll fucking flip their shit.
Stun.
What is it?
So there's this store chain called HEB.
My sister used to live near Austin. I've been
oh my
to an
god,
HEB.
you'll murder.
When the hurricanes and the storms were hitting Texas, HEB had an actual they were going out and helping people faster than FEMA was. They're basically the Waffle House of Texas. Like they have an emergency disaster response team. And they're a grocery store. It is like if Walmart had SEAL Team 6.
Really nice grocery store, by the way.
It's a thing. And Texans fucking love HEB. They fucking love HEB. They're like, HEB's got their backs. When their governor was in fucking the Caribbean during a fucking crazy snowstorm. Cancun, yeah, that's what it was. He went to fucking Cancun while people were literally freezing to death in their homes.
I think you're confusing the governor with the Ted Cruz.
Oh yeah, you can also put in
the governor's the one in the wheelchair.
Street Fighter.
One of them. Listen, everyone's in it. The politicians are mostly assholes.
Yeah, I don't.
God,
It's like being on Darth Helmet's ship. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, literally being in the UK.
Awesome.
Texas is always just what is it, Bucky's breeding ground?
Oh yeah, Bucky's have actually escaped the confines of Texas. They're starting to spread north.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
I'm surprised the same thing hasn't happened up here, but with Stewart's.
So, I'm very framey.
I don't know.
I'm playing it on PS5.
Stewart's is like Bucky's, but more New York and tiny.
No, we don't need the Pennsylvania Dutch don't need access to Bucky's. The Amish do not need a Bucky's. You have any idea what will happen if the Amish discover Bucky's? Rumspringa is gonna get rid of most of them. They'll go, oh, we have the Bucky's? Yeah, the Bucky's is a good place to be.
Containment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna. The first thing I thought of when I heard Bucky's was fucking Marvel. My fucking autism was like, "You're talking about Marvel." Wait, no, you're not. You're talking.
I was like,
And the mascot for Bucky's is a beaver. Somebody has actually drawn Bucky, the Bucky beaver, as Bucky Winter Soldier. That already exists. That is
Oh my fucking god.
I'm pretty sure multiple people have done that by now, and it's just a fucking it's just a Bucky's mascot beaver with a fucking metal arm.
With a metal arm.
They
Like, that's like my one thing. I am like a big fucking Marvel fan. So, like, anytime I hear something mentioned that's like has a similar name, I'm geeking out. Even if it's completely fucking unrelated.
So, the first Avengers movie filmed not far from me, and so I was able to be an extra on the set. And during the scene where Loki is like caving that guy's shit in, and like everyone's running away, I was one of the people running away. And so was my friend, except she's tripped and fell and cut her knee open. And so they called cut. They brought the medical team over, like looked at it, and then Tom Hiddleston walks over, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, darling, you took quite a spill. You were right." And she, like, my friend just turns bright red, and I'm like, "I don't think we have to worry about any blood coming out of that knee anymore. It's going to her face." She's like, her brain turned off. She was just like, "Yes, Daddy, I'm fine. Keep talking to me more, though. I like it. I like to." And like, oh god. And then for like the kneeling scene, I was like 5 people away from Captain America's ass, and we did so many takes of that, of just Captain like going down to 1, ass out. Ass out, and like we had this running joke among the extras that was America's ass, and then they put it in the fucking movie, and like my friends who were extras with me, and like we were like, they took our joke, that was us, we wrote that, that's America's, like we were like fucking just like saluting it and shit, and like it was like this mini game, like try to salute Chris Evans' ass without getting caught. It was like we had so much fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly jealous. You know, that's
I was also in Winter Soldier, but my scenes didn't get used. It was just me running away. But technically, I am the first trans character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because I was woman during wait, I have no depth perception yet. You come to me. I'm sorry. It's a 50% chance I'll hit you in the face. But yeah, I was a woman. I wore a dress in Avengers, and then for Winter Soldier, I was a dude, like, and they were like, "Here you go."
And I have limited
time. Both times. Like, I just Cleveland has been both Germany and New York City, and Cleveland is neither of those things. Yeah, it was. They were both filmed in Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah, the place where they did the German scene, the Stuttgart scene, it's like a museum, and you can go there and you can see where we all kneeled, and like you can just be like, this is where Chris Evans' ass was, America's ass.
Someone's gonna outline it with chalk now.
Yeah, there's one that I've seen.
There are people who do go there.
No, the reason why I responded to Cleveland is because I have a old TikTok friend that lives up around that area.
The original creator of a design that looks a lot like this one.
Episode of some TV show was filmed up at the Great Escape here.
There's a lot of places, like Cleveland has stood in for a lot of places because it was just really cheap. Like they were offering crazy tax breaks to studios to film there. But now Georgia is cheaper, so.
But yeah, they swapped over to something else now.
I think that Radium Girls movie was filmed in my town too.
Kind of like a furry Kerrigan from
nice.
The old town courthouse.
I'm
pretty sure you
Lost was talking about Scully.
Nice.
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
I'm so tired.
Maybe doxing myself, but I don't give a shit.
I'm tired. I'm nerdy.
Yeah.
Try tracking down.
Nothing ever happened.
before.
What
but
time will he be
it's been,
back?
What, 2
Nothing.
years?
Nothing happened there.
I'm probably going to bed in a minute, so probably tomorrow.
Like,
Okay.
Supernatural
Oh,
had an episode
Don't
set in
tell me they
Arkansas.
got
That bitch
stuck
was not
in
filmed in
World
Arkansas.
Oh no, Supernatural mostly fairly well. Yes, it was nice to meet you and say hi, hi.
Like the first True Grit movie was supposed to be set in Arkansas, and then you see those mountains in the background. And I'm just like, bitch, how the I don't
How the fuck is this Arkansas? Those are mountains.
It's like that's the Rocky Mountains, you dumb bitch. How's that Arkansas? The closest mountain to
This is Kansas.
Arkansas.
Why is this not Kansas? Because America explained.
Yeah, I'm in Azarathalos on PC.
Yeah, I got hit with that.
What do you mean of Arkansas?
When I say from Arkansas, so and when I first told my first group of internet friends where I was
It's
from,
nice to meet
they hit me with that meme. Just right off the bat.
Arkansas.
When we were in the Boy Scout.
Arkansas.
You know, I love how.
Oh, I'm being invited to another instance. Fairly well. It was a pleasure meeting you all.
Good to meet you.
If you guys like my vibe and want to support a fellow disabled goober, you can join my group and come hang out and say hi and stuff.
I will
and also have a cool banner that says trans rights or I fights, and that's a really cool banner to have for Pride.
I am joining that group right now.
I don't think I can fight, but if I get punched once, I am going down.
Oh no,
Nice,
see, that's the secret. You avoid getting punched. So what you gotta do is, I got a black belt in American Kempo. Alright, so when you square up against somebody, you just go, oh dear God, no, please don't hurt me, please, no, 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 and usually that'll get you pretty safe, you know, it's an ancient, yeah, I actually did study American Kempo.
Really? Oh shit.
I've been contemplating.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
Oh shit.
Alright, fairly well.
Who can still carry here?
Everyone.
Bye.
I'm
Arkansas, 1 hour from Texas, so there's a lot of
I think someone died.
So I'm not gonna try to square up with anybody unless I get a gun barrel in my face.
Slime Nardo.
I think someone's dead on the ground.
So I have a kind
Someone
of
else did that
version, so to speak. But basically, we removed the immersion for the slime part.
And before coming here, I was at the club, so I am sore.
Oh, he turned into a skeleton. Oh,
I bought the bone. I bought the
I just have one human one that I can turn into a skeleton.
What are yeah.
But I think I am also going to head off. You guys have fun.
Think so? How do you know? Oh shit. Yeah. So you basically pull up your quick menu, like where you would have a launch pad. You point to somebody, like for example you, and you go to your profile pad. You point to somebody, like for example you. And since you don't have any group, I can't do it. Well, Furality. And then you can join the group. The only one you have is Furality. You know what? Grab my thing, point at me. Okay, wait. Okay, go to my profile. Groups. And that would be the first one for me. And then basically no, you have to click on like the profile. Like basically what your avatar looks like. So like here it would be tails. And then where it says groups, right for you it says not representing any group. You would hit view all, and then whatever one it was, and then if you have join this group, that, and then you can represent the group. Representing the one that I am representing above my head. That one. Friends, Rides, or iFlights. House of Nerd. No? Are you sure? You're positive? Okay, look at my stream. Look at the stream. Look at my stream. Look at my stream. Look at my stream. Okay. You looking? Okay, you know I'll open up the launchpad, right? Okay. Well, it's only 6:33. Okay, you're good now? Okay. Go on. Go on, furry. Go on, furry. Go on, furry.
I actually did that for. You won't be able to see it, I don't think. Let me see if I have an older one.
Good furry, nice.
I don't want to just abandon.
Oh, I don't.
I got my grade.
Oh,
How does Scout look like that?
Oh,
How does Scout look like that?
I don't think my soldier is quest either. I had. I have a. I don't think you can see it. The picture won't even help either.
My dog.
But this one is based on Monster Hunter 1 Fatalis armor, which is the final boss.
I have a
for
dog.
that game.
I have one inside dog.
And
he's
it
got
basically
a,
was
like a rose on his like ankle that he keeps licking, and he's making it
you
like
won't be able to
stop
see it.
licking.
It's basically Rathlos armor with backwards.
That plane
Backwards.
route will be the route I'll be flying on that day. Cool. And I keep doing it over and over and over again to wherever airport I land. That's the airport I'm going to take.
Are you alive? Did White Fatalis kill you?
So, I guess so. But oh gosh, it's weird to look at the broken weight painting on these.
Especially if they're furry.
But it's basically exactly the same. Just I colored it all black with purple tint, and I took. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Imagine Diablo's horns facing.
Are they all
backwards.
furries now?
Yeah.
This way.
That would be so
Hello,
cool.
furries.
But If you look up black.
You should ask. You should ask
It
them.
should come up something similar.
You should ask them. You should ask them who's the furry.
Broken, or if they're just calibrating their pose.
You know what's one thing that I would really love to see? I would love to see a hybridization.
I'm saying if they wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm curious if you're getting a bunch of like.
I don't think I request version of this Avatar 2 because it's so old.
I
didn't say we're not allowed to.
The main story right now is kind of similar, because if you look at its wings and the way its design is underneath it, it is very similar.
Furry.
To,
I didn't. I didn't.
It's very
I was
similar
setting
to,
up the face. I have painted just was always off.
Yeah.
So you might want to be taking some.
It adds like the whole angel theme thing. I still can't
paint gesture again.
But you are an adult.
Yeah, this is. Did we accidentally switch into both world facing?
You are an adult.
There's one that just.
I've seen that one on my girlfriend's pictures that she's taken.
I told you you're adult.
I've got that sometimes.
Oh,
that one's cool. Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
It's cool.
That would
but,
be.
Everybody has TikTok.
Because this is.
You might
yeah, I'm seeing that on your profile right now because you have a T-pose.
But I need to get a picture too.
But
that's so cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we made this. Oh gosh, I was so bad at particle effects back then.
Come on, headset, don't
Okay.
the bet
Are
on me
you
now.
into this? Last night.
Got random
Did you check the
bits
camera
just going on.
resolution?
We matched.
It's too high, it can mess you up.
I want to get into making my own stuff.
And you know what? I would do it again.
But then I burnt myself out, and then it's only taken me 5 years to unburn myself out.
Yeah, I wish I had a fallback. It took me
I've played Worlds.
I'm gonna hold my arm by doing this.
Yeah, it's basically just super updated Rathalos armor.
Turn the timer on the camera. Come here. In the world, turn the timer on, take the picture. Your arm you don't have to hold it up.
It's more fun that way.
Two horns
Okay.
Thank you.
And my cauldrons are two more horns going out.
Oh, you got the blue screen.
It's it's one I found on.
Can you see print cameras?
Either on Coffee or Gumroad or maybe Jinxie.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it takes a while
just
to load.
Spend hours just looking through all the different.
Don't worry.
It's like, oh, this is cool. I need to stop spending money.
What the?
Two tiny beans, gotta pet the beans. Two
What
tiny
this?
beans.
What do you mean?
Hi. Hi, tiny bean.
Hi.
This thing?
Hi.
I immediately bought
I hope you two are having fun.
What goes with this?
I found that.
There's a cupcake and a neat.
And
And a
the
what?
outfit is not for the height.
And a neat.
But it's
Oh no,
about
it's
to be.
newts. Not
That's
Video
why
game.
I learned the
One thing I need to
It's an
figure out how
Take a
to
wild
resize.
guess.
artificial sweetener.
Oh.
I've seen so many cool clothes, and I was like, I want to receive.
Well, you see,
I know.
So you got someone whose name has to do
I
with
can add to this,
sweets,
but it's not
and
got
someone
like
whose
the
name
whole
has to do with
thing.
sweets?
It's one of my friends just giving me a link to the colliders and all that.
It is
to
camera.
make it, but
They both have cheese.
I just know if I do
I am
that,
back.
I'm not going to get a moment's peace when I hang out with them because I just be talking to someone then
It's a little dark in this world, but
just dragged away.
Oh yeah.
They just keep on going. Have you had it yet? No.
This is like
the actual
Magala.
yeah, it's Black Fatalis
I
armor
gotta
from
fix my head strap
World.
again.
Not the one I tried to explain. Not the one I tried to explain.
Again, my
Basically, it's a
headset
monster that absorbs whatever wears it,
dies.
right?
Yes, that is the lore. Those are the stories.
That's crazy.
Let me take a picture of this. This is what it used to look like, and well, similar to what it used to look like in
Look at her.
Monster Hunter 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Why are
that.
my hands glowing?
Did you know how they have Arkveld, right?
Yeah.
Like Arkveld's lore is that Arkveld destroyed the ancients and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the full story behind Arkveld, because if you've seen a lot of the other games, they talk about a monster or dragon that wiped out old civilizations, right? And in all of them, there's a lot of them that have that like whip effect that's on it, right? But there's one that has that's from stories that has dozens of those whips on it, and it looks more like a phoenix. And so I still think that there are more forms. More forms that will be coming out later on for Arkveld.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna be a creep.
But
yeah,
Download.
That's based on my Monster Hunter 1.
I like it.
I'm being a creep and I'm saving my boyfriend's pictures.
That's not being a creepin'. That is.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. I still need to play stories too.
Click.
No, I would be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Stories is so good. We need to finish it.
Still need to play the new Monster Hunter.
It's really good.
It's really short though.
It's really fun when you play with people. And there's an Akuma armor right now. Let you do the
back in the Bluebus.
Yeah, right now it is. But they said they were planning on putting in raids later too.
Ooh.
Oh, here, I can take a picture of my Azarathalos. I'm sorry, he's in there.
Do you think they're still gonna put in raids or no? Because I heard raids were gonna have like 25 people or more.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Wasn't there capped previously 16?
Yeah. Yes,
that would be fun. But yeah,
they're so dark you can barely see.
I can see quite a bit.
You should be able to see the Azarathalos. I can't even. Right there. There he is.
Yeah, behind you. I see it.
Yeah.
I see my hand.
Tag.
This is my hand, by the way. This is silly little thing.
But yeah, those so the Quest user can see it. I don't want to overload the thing and silly pictures of me. Did you want to save this before I deleted it?
No, you're not trying to look cool in that one. In the others, he's like, yeah, I've got a weapon.
I got my sword out. Eating cuckoo.
How are you liking Furality?
Switch axe.
Hell yeah.
My fave.
All weapons are great.
The whole time I've been sitting and staring at a photo.
Yeah, but
It used to be.
I've been trying to.
That is true.
For like the past 30 minutes.
And that's lying.
Almost done with like the first one.
No, I'm kidding.
Almost
I am back. Sorry, my brain went. I see people over there. Need to give them head pats real quick.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, I got problems.
Are we gonna go to a panel after this, by the way?
I don't remember. I think I closed all my schedules. I did. Let me.
The next schedule.
Oh yeah.
Let me check.
Where is it? How to cultivate the VR community.
And now she has been in my room.
Oh,
Big
thank
T.
you.
What?
Yeah, we were gonna go to that.
Yeah, sorry. My status used to be I had monster hunted into her DMs, and the bio was supposed to be the second half of it. It was like, and now she's in my room. And bigp.org was a thing I used to say, and then one of my friends actually paid royalties for a website for a year and put a picture of my face on it.
Do you want to hear some?
Then you put the RuneScape stats.
Wait, what's up?
Oh, it's whenever I got a pet drop.
You want to hear something crazy about the first month of Monster Hunter Wilds?
What's up?
In the first month, I ended up getting my first artisan weapon, right? Within like 2 days of playing, right? And what I thought was crazy was I ended up getting a full sleep weapon with the elemental buff thing all the way up for a bow. The bow had the sleep on it without the coat. And then I had the sleep coat to add to it, right? I was shocked. I was like, what? Right?
There you go.
Every third shot after applying a coat, the monster would fall asleep.
Poor thing.
It was so broken that no matter how many times I put them to sleep, it just kept falling asleep, kept falling asleep, kept falling asleep, kept falling asleep. And people were like, what's happening?
Okay, which one now?
That's great.
Yeah. And they're like, you should only be able to knock it out like 4 to 6 times. And I was like, no, I'm up on 25th.
I'm not a big fan of metal, but
things happening.
Same.
Then the patch in month 2 came and then it no longer knocked them out as many times.
You know what? I'm gonna do some music. Now the question is, do I stream on? Do I keep streaming or end the YouTube stream?
I wasn't dealing a lot of damage, but
here before I have Twitch.
Oh my god, I had over 700 sleep on that weapon.
Wow.
700. That was a mid-grade artisan weapon, or earliest artisan weapon you could get, and I had 700 sleep on it. And then I had gems.
You know what? I'm gonna end the streams and just do another stream after because I don't.